Hello everybody, and welcome back to another matchup in the Roulette Rivals World Championships 2022. This is a group stage match. Again, we are with Group B. This time our matchup is between Fuzk and Nezukochan. We will have our spin in just about a minute, and also after a word from our sponsors. Well, not our sponsors, their sponsors. But we will have our spin in less than a minute. Fuzk and Nezukochan have both chosen Dubai. They both want to play on Dubai. So Fuzk has been here a total of 10 times, 7 wins, 3 losses. Nezukochan has only been here once, officially, and had a loss during that outing. Looks like both players are sitting on a default loadout here. We have guard room. They've got Calmers with them. Crowbar for Fuzk, Breacher for Nezuko. We'll see what they end up needing. The spin could very well change up this loadout quite drastically. We will see here in just a few seconds. Let's get some player audio going here.
7, 6, 5.
And our spin is here. We have Carl Ingram eliminated with a neck snap disguised as Art Crew, and Marcus Stuyvesant eliminated with the ornate scimitar disguised as the famous chef. This could be quick. I mean, it's Dubai. It will be quick. But this, no spin on Dubai really takes an inordinate amount of time, except for perhaps a consumed poison kill maybe, but I think those aren't even allowed. They may not even be legal, for all I know, which isn't saying much. But yeah, this will be a quick one, suffice it to say. Nezuko is loading in. Fuzk is actually changing up his loadout a little bit. I think he's thinking, can I bring the scimitar with me instead of having to, grab it from, from the map. So I don't know if Fuzk actually ended up smuggling that, or Nezuko is starting as penthouse staff. Oh, Fuzk has a banana with him. Oh, that's exciting. Banana strats. Nezuko is what is going on with the famous chef there? Fuzk is climbing up and climbing down the ladder. He's showing off a new strat here, I think. Nezuko already has the famous chef's disguise. Okay, Fuzk is gonna go for this neck snap on Carl Ingram. Nezuko is working on clearing out these Carl Ingram guards. These guys are here for a while, though. And as long as you don't start suit, they all hang out up here for several minutes. So I think Fuzk, that banana there was for, what's his face? Stuyvesant. But his guard's behind him, is he not? And also, wouldn't he have walked over it by now? Or it would say body found or something. Oh, there it goes, body found. So Marcus has been discovered after slipping, tripping, and falling on that banana peel. But this must be according to plan.
Oh, come on, what are you gonna do?
Oh no, that actually is a restart for Fuzk. I guess, yeah. Okay, so it seems the sedative gum had a role in that setup as well. I missed that. So banana there. Sedative gum there. And a weapon on the floor as well. Alright, so Nezuko once again doing the penthouse staff. Start grabbing this famous chef. Oh my god. He jumped in the air and did some sweet acrobatic moves. I don't know what they're putting in calmer darts these days, but not what they used to. Oh, another restart from Fuzk. Did he get a side KO? I must not have practiced grabbing the famous chef enough because I haven't seen some of these crazy physics. All right, Nezuko's got everybody pacified there. Fuzk is once again setting up this this situation here. He puts a gun on the floor, a pack of gum, and a banana. Nezuko is getting a peekaboo on that art staff there. Art crew. All right, Fuzk pouncing on the Ingram crew here. All right, Fuzk gets the Kyle Ingram kill. And now we're gonna check in on this trap. Okay, maybe it's going correct this time. I think he's gonna run straight up and try and grab the ornate scimitar. But based on the fact there's a body found there from a guard, he still has green guns, so I think the setup may have worked this time. It's looking encouraging for Fuzk. Nezuko is also looking pretty good here. Already has the Carl Ingram kill in the famous chef disguise now. Presumably has the ornate scimitar with him. But he does have the issue, quite the big issue here, of Marcus is currently up and walking around. And you don't really want Marcus to be up and walking around. So Nezuko might be trying to set up something for Marcus here. I don't really know what he's trying to do, but I can't say I've seen something like this before. Fuzk grabbed himself the famous chef disguise and is heading back to Marcus. So looking pretty good here. Now, Fuzk thankfully is mindful of the fact that he'll be trespassing. He almost got ripped just running straight in there. Oh, Nezuko actually... Oh, the door shut. Oh. Wow, Nezuko, like, kind of had it close there. This isn't good. That's a rip for Nezuko. Alright, here he goes. There goes Fuzk with the ornate scimitar kill, and he is out in the elevator shaft. 3 minutes and 17 seconds in game time. About 8.5 minutes have elapsed. real time since that spin was
Score,
delivered.
2-0.
So Fuzk takes the first Dubai. That was actually Nezukochan's Dubai. So he technically took his opponent's map. I'm just kidding. It actually doesn't matter. I'm lying. And we're going to be heading off next to Dubai again. Round 2. We had one helping of Dubai. Get ready. Make room for a second helping of Dubai. And then there will be a third course, but it won't be Dubai. It is guaranteed not to be Dubai. It's impossible. It'll be a different map, definitely. Right? Right, Mr. Mike? Come on, give us some weighted assurances here. It couldn't possibly be 3 Dubais. Okay, good. There you go. We got it in writing. We got it in writing, chat. Take a screenshot of that quick. It'll be Romania instead. All right, so a brief respite, a brief moment to come back to baseline, center ourselves. Fuzk, his statistics are actually, no, it's fine. It won't update until after this is over. Or would it be another win? Shouldn't that say 8 wins, 3 losses? It will after this match, obviously. In fact, it might say 9. It might say 9 wins. Now, it's interesting that Fuzk is building a different loadout than the default that he had last time. He had, what was it? Security start. And this time it's different. Now he's doing penthouse start, and he also has the ornate scimitar smuggled up there as well in the penthouse supply room. Interesting. It does make me wonder, though, what will lead a player to planning for a certain loadout, you know, right? Is it like a feeling that they have? Is it just like some sort of like sixth sense, some roulette-based sense that you're like, oh, I feel like it's going to be consumed poison. Feel like I might need to make a couple people sick. I don't know. Some sort of just strange inkling that you're like, yeah, no, I'm going to need this, and I'm going to need it here. I'm going to put the Seeker at the park bench. And I'm going to start with a Krugermeyer. There's little subtleties that I'm not sure even roulette players understand that sort of influence those decisions that you're making before you're making decisions, you know? Yeah. Or something with timing that you're just like still unsure of. Every time. Yep. That's the great thing about roulette, though, is that there's just so much There's so much. It's hard to be practiced and ready for all of it, and everyone has the potential to be tripped up by something that they're just not expecting, not ready for, poorly practiced with, whatever it may be. Possibilities truly are endless. But here we go, folks.
Prepare yourself. Duel starts in
Okay, I'm gonna mute that real quick. Our second spin is here. Let's see what we're getting up to in Dubai this time. Carl Ingram eliminated with a cleaver as maintenance staff, and Marcus Stuyvesant eliminated with electrocution in the suit. Interesting. So the suit kill from Marcus necessitates a suit start, which makes approaching Carl a matter of critical timing. Players must get up there to Carl and deal with his posse of guards on a very, very short leash. It's also electrocution for Marcus, which means you've got to get him sick. More likely than not, you'll want to get him sick, so that way you can get him in the bathroom where there is a sink. So this seems pretty restrictive. This seems like a tough thing to make happen on Dubai. We'll see what our players make of it here. Both players using this vine, climbing up to the second floor, going to this very well-known area. Nezuko, what did he do? He dropped something there to interrupt that conversation. Did he miss a dart or did he make it? Fuzk is triggering some distractions here. A vacuum cleaner. That's true. You could drag him. You could drag him up to the water cooler. Fuzk is doing some housekeeping. And he will be until he turns that vacuum off. Oh. But he leaves it on for Marcus. I see. Oh, he gets a target lockdown, but he doesn't shout. Nezuko, whoa, what is he doing with Carl? He's dumped him down in the art exhibit area. I've not seen Carl taken there. That's interesting. All right, now he's got a seeker there. He's going to use one dart for the art crew and then another dart for Marcus. All right, Fuzk is returning up the stairwell. Oh, wait, he's not been up here yet. So Carl has moved on. Well, this isn't good for, this isn't ideal for Fuzk. All right, Nezuko is preparing a sink, but it does cause someone to come in and investigate that. All right, Nezuko has got Marcus down. Now, I wonder if the other sick person is going to repath to this location. What is Nezuko doing? All right, Fuzk gets his maintenance staff disguise, and he's going to be going to retrieve the cleaver from the kitchen now, it looks like. Did he forget his taser? Oh yeah, he hasn't retrieved his smuggle yet. That would do it. All right, Fuzk snagging that cleaver. Oh no, Nezuko ran too quickly out in front of that guard who hadn't yet reached his the distraction. So that was a pretty dicey chance of him getting past that. So he's back to square one. Fuzk running down this maintenance hallway here. What's he... He wants the key? It looks like he's doing the mission story. Yeah. Yeah, Fuzk is doing the mission story. That's actually kind of awesome. All right, so he's going to yank that server rack and then rearrange the meeting, which will cause Carl to attend the meeting. Obviously, Marcus is indisposed, so he won't be attending, but he doesn't need to. Just Carl. All right, Nezuko firing his 2 seeker darts. He's got Carl dumped over the railing on the scaffolding here in the art exhibit area. And he seekers the art crew first and then Marcus second, which ensures that he will go to the toilet. Meanwhile, for Fuzk, Carl has arrived at the meeting location. Poor Carl, he's going to be all by himself. Fuzk is like... He's trying to hurry it along, but Carl wants to talk. It's a mission story. They're going to talk. There's exposition. There's very important exposition that Carl needs to say before the rest of the kill can happen. Speaking of happen, it's not happening for Nezuko. He's just restarted again. Fuzk actually gets Carl away. But his guard's going to be like rejoining him, I'm pretty sure. Unless he's going back to the meeting. Yep. Yeah, his impulse is to leave him lie there, but then he thought better of it and was like, nah, I should probably box him. So he's going to go into this room here with the penthouse staff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he see Carl? Did he see Carl on the way down? He probably saw Carl on the way down, which means he's not going to get his guns back. Oh man, you got no confidence. You've got no confidence continuing with the spin from this point, I feel like, you know. Fuzk is boxing him up and he, you know, he's hoping that penthouse staff did not see Carl's body before he was totally laid down on the ground, because their eyes are open the entire time they're being choked out until that animation completes. And anything that's in front of their eyes, anything that's in their view cone, they register until they hit the floor. Yeah, restarting while you're good would be terrible, because he's this far into the spin, so he's got to continue and hope that it's good enough. Also, this guy's cleaning up the spill. You don't want that to happen. Nezuko has another restart. He's got a pretty cool strat here, but he's struggling a bit with the execution of it. Fuzk is 8 minutes in. He's on his way back to Marcus, he's going to drag him up to that puddle that he just made. He's got his micro taser with him. He's going to drag Marcus all the way up there. Set him up with the taser, run back, switch into his suit, detonate the taser, and then hopefully we'll see his little red guns. The bottom left-hand side of Fuzk's screen, next to his minimap, he's got red crossed guns. And hopefully when he's back in his suit and he detonates the trigger, we'll see those red guns turn green. So there you go. He set the taser in the puddle. He's dragged the man into the tasered puddle. Not actively tasered. He's back in his suit. He's unholstered the detonator. Boom. He does not get his guns back. He does not get his green guns back. That means that the penthouse staff saw Carl's body before he was totally choked out. And the reason that happened was because he just tried to toss the hammer to pacify that guy. But the toss, the thrown KO turned into just gently throwing the item in that direction, and it caused the housekeeper to turn around. He panicked, he ran out, and he tried to choke him out, which is really all you can do at that point. And it just wasn't enough. So that's a tough way to find out. But he was already like 6 minutes into the spin when that happened, so definitely would have been more of a loss to just restart then and there. I wanted to remain optimistic, but I was a bit fatalistic when I saw that the angle just of where Carl was directly in front of where the eyes of that servant were when he was being laid down to the floor. Anyways, new attempt. Fuzk is going with a Seeker strat down here. Oh, he's going for one up top. Alright, wonder what Fuzk is thinking. Yeah, housekeeper heard that, not housekeeper, female maintenance staff there. Very attentive lady heard that. It was a side KO, so it was going to make noise. Janitorial madam. Maintenance ma'am. Not the maintenance man. The maintenance ma'am. So Fuzk seems to have changed up his strat here a bit. He's relying, he wants to get these I mean, I feel like this is a good idea. You can get this electrocution kill on Marcus very early on, and then unfortunately you miss Carl, but you can use the mission story for him, which was what he was doing the first time anyways. So it's probably what we're going to see him do again, and totally valid approach to the spin, I think. Not every spin needs to be a world record attempt, you know? And you shouldn't go into it with that mindset. You should go into it with the mindset of, like, I'm going to do this as quickly as I can. In a reliable way. Will Fuzk get back in time for Marcus? Looks like he's still in there. He's got himself a melee item. Oh yeah, he's got time. Now he's going to turn on the sink, let it overflow, turn it off, and then he needs to keep Marcus in the bathroom here, but also not get enforced by this. So he's going to go out, drop that item. And he will get him in the puddle. Nicely done. So Fuzk knows how to get this very different approach to how he was doing it before, but totally valid. All right, and Fuzk is also correct in waiting a number of seconds after tasering, because if you were to do it, it has happened to many a roulette player, myself included, where when you detonate the taser and then run out of the bathroom, like you'll somehow just get an extended illegal action. NPCs will see you shortly after you having detonated the trigger, and they're like, oh man, this guy just did something illegal, and then you get compromised. So by waiting in the bathroom for a few seconds, he ensured that did not happen. All right. Nezuko is grabbing Carl here. Gotta dump him over the railing so he doesn't get found. Fuzk getting himself the disguise that he needs for the Carl Ingram kill, and is now running down to retrieve the cleaver. I'm not seeing exactly what has happened to Nezuko, but there's another restart. Something seems to go wrong right after the time where he seekers the art crew and then seekers Marcus. Oh, he missed. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So he's missing his seeker shots on when both of them need to be hit, obviously. There's no room for error. You've only got 2 darts. That is correct. There is an opportunity to electrocute him at the art exhibit. It does, however, require a fuse cell and some particular timing whenever Marcus actually goes to visit the art exhibit. But it'll work. It'll electrocute him for sure. Oh. Yeah, I suppose it probably could be done with a taser. I hadn't considered that, though, until you just pointed that out. But sure, yeah, he stands in the water. Doesn't have to be the art exhibit that electrifies it. It could just be a taser that you put there. Great point. All right, here goes Nezuko. Fuzk has rescheduled the meeting to trigger the story opportunity. And Nezuko taking his seeker shots on both of those NPCs down below. The art crew and Marcus. Fuzk is not taking any chances with this penthouse staff this time. He's going to throw that hammer from a nice, clear, unobstructed position. So there's no issues with a lock-on. I get it. All right, he's going to stand out there and he's going to peekaboo Carl. We are approaching 10 minutes left in the spin. If anything should go wrong at this point, it might actually be a little close for Fuzk, but hopefully the rest of this goes well. He's got both targets killed, satisfied the kill conditions, satisfied the disguise requirements, just needs to get to an exit without any issues. And that shouldn't be difficult from this point. Definitely was not trying to stair slide there. Just wanted to shoot that particular step. And Fuzk is out. Both Dubais go to Fuzk.
Score 4-0.
GG's. Pretty interesting. I was shown some new. I've seen some new approaches and ideas here from Nezuko, from Nezuko's perspective, and from Fuzk as well. That was an interesting setup with the gum and the banana. Learned some new things from both players. Very enlightening shoutcast this evening. So, Mumbai. All right. How do you feel about that, Tinega? You happy? I know you are. Mumbai will be our decider. Well, it's not really a decider, but it's a third map, so we can just pretend it's a decider. Fuzk is sitting comfortably here, taking 4 points back to his points pool. Nezuko still has a chance to claim a couple. He could get at least 2 points to take back to his points totals. Or Fuzk could be greedy and just sweep the whole match. Take all 6 for himself. No sharing. All 3 maps end in bye. That's true. Dubai, Mumbai. At the end of the stream, I'll say goodbye. Where does it end? Probably there. It'll probably end there. But looking at our player statistics here, player performances, Fuzk has been to Dubai a total of 9 times. I know how to count. Yes, I do. 9 times. 4 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws. Nezukochan has no recorded statistics. Interesting. Seems to be a bit of a hole in the history here. Nothing. We have no idea what to expect from Nezuko. Is he practiced? Is he comfortable and capable on Mumbai? We're going to find out. The real Dawood is actually in Dubai now. Is that a Hitman reference? They named a guy after Dawood from Hitman? I'm kidding. Before anyone in chat has a conniption, I'm kidding. Fuzk putting on a bit of a pre-spin show here. He's showing that he knows the moves. He knows the skywalk start. Well, sure you do, Fuzk, but show us something we haven't seen. That's what I always am excited by. Something that you've not seen before on Mumbai. And Miami, for that matter. We always see the same thing, you know, we always see the brick lure. We always see Sugar in the car for Sierra and Robert with his laptop, you know, 9 times out of 10. So I always really enjoy seeing just stuff that's outside of the normal, the bread and butter things that you can always expect. These are powerful lures and they're powerful isolations, so they certainly have a place. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy seeing the exotic strats. I think we all do, in some way. A bit of showmanship in place of purely optimized approaches can be appreciated. Obviously, what our players decide to do is totally up to them.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10
And here we go. Let's see, what will our players be doing in Mumbai? Here's what they'll be doing. They will be killing the Maelstrom with electrocution while disguised as Bollywood bodyguard. Vanya Shah will be killed with a shotgun disguised as the painter. Hello. And Dawood Rangan will be eliminated with a silenced pistol disguised as local security. Okay. So, let's see. My thoughts here, my initial impressions. I think that the electrocution for Maelstrom is interesting. I think that Painter being required for Vanya is interesting. It kind of begs the question of would this maybe be faster to get Dawood in the tower? You know, this I literally got what I asked for. I feel like this is a spin that may make an argument for the brick lure maybe not being faster. I mean, we might still see it used for Vanya, but Dawood, I think, is probably going to be... No, maybe not. Okay, well, Nezuko's going to go for the Skywalk start. I feel like this is a spin you might be able to make an argument for doing some stuff in the tower first. The painter disguise necessitates that. Fuzk is going to be starting as a food vendor in the slums. Is there a puddle in this alleyway that I'm not remembering? I don't think you can electrocute the Maelstrom in the alleyway here. You can. Okay. Huh. Don't think I've ever had to ponder an electrocution kill for the Maelstrom before. Next to the fuse box. Oh yeah, I feel like you'd have to kind of drag him in the view of those two guards who might spot him if their head turns are unfavorable. So Fuzz gets himself a street guard, street thug disguise there. What's he working on? Yeah, there's definitely lots of puddles. There's many opportunities, but just particular to that alleyway. You certainly can't drag him out of that alleyway. So Nezuko is working his way up into the tower. It's necessary for that painter disguise. I wonder if we're going to see him... where we'll see him get a local security disguise, possibly on the barge after leaving with the painter disguise. And I know the painter disguise can be a little tricky of a grab if you're not practiced with it. Also, depending on what your loadout is. If you've got any calmer darts, it's much easier. If not, it's much harder. Nezuko's holding fast on this. It's amazing that the guard up there looking down the elevator shaft apparently is only looking down about 6 inches. His sunglasses must be like spray painted black. Fuzk is waiting here in this, oh, sure, yeah, this is where you would get the electrocution. Of course. Very reliable timing there from the Charles start to get the Maelstrom with an electrocution. At least in your suit, anyways. Yeah, you won't want to do that as Bollywood bodyguard. You don't want to leave him out in that alleyway. But you could get him there depending on the timing. All right, Nezuko clearing out the painter's room here. Nezuko's leaving the tower in his painter disguise is good to get. So he's not going to mess around with Dawood at all. He's just going to get the painter disguise, leave, and then make both targets, you know, respond to the brick lure. He's going to grab himself a car battery here. Yeah, I don't think he actually he didn't leave the Maelstrom in a spot where he was preparing to electrocute him. And he does have a car battery, or he dropped it somewhere. He was hauling a car battery with him. But yeah, he must be planning on getting the electrocution kill differently. Or perhaps after he does the brick lure and gets, you know, Dawood killed. All right, Fuzz gets the Maelstrom. Oh boy, he's dragging him through a sewer. It's amazing that he didn't drown as he was being dragged through the water. Okay. Oh, this might be where that happens, actually. So he's going to drag him in, feet first, into this funky puddle. There you go. Drop the remote micro taser. And save it for being in the right disguise. Yes, I believe that puddle should work. Nezuko is getting ready to pounce on Vanya as she makes her way through the train yard here with the train yard crew. That's Vanya, Rima, and Guard 1 and Guard 2. They have names, but I don't know what they are. Fuzk is making his way up into the tower now to grab himself the painter disguise. And Nezuko is, okay, so just letting Vanya walk a little bit. All right, gets that kill on Vanya in the painter outfit. Now he's going to be responding to Dawood, who's making his way through the construction site here shortly and then across the barge. Hopefully Nezuko's got his snail handy or some other crazy strat. Nope, it's just going to be a snail. But it actually looks like Dawood's kind of close. He may not have a whole lot of time to get this set up. Oh, he might be okay. He's got to take out this guy. And then he's got to time the throw just right to bring over the other cab driver. What is he doing? Okay. Tosses a coin to bring down that dude who's leaning against the end of the truck there. And everyone's going to get jammed up here and hit with a snail. Now he's dropping a coin like crazy, but that's actually stopped the dude from walking up at the end of the truck. So this snail is going to leave someone. When he was dropping and picking up that coin, it stopped the guy. So he's going to have one dude who's going to see what happens. He didn't actually let this guy come up and finish his investigation. So he can't attack Dawood. Dawood's going to lock down and run. Okay, he punches him. This guy's running because he heard combat, I think. So he's running to get help. Oh, wow. Nezuko follows him and boxes him up. Whoa. I hope that that will be okay. All right, he's going to choke out these guys on the barge here. And this should be all right. No face, no case. Wow. Quick shot. Real quick, vicious shot on Dawood there with the silenced pistol. Changes right out of that disguise. And into Bollywood Bodyguard. Did you guys see that pistol shot? That was crazy. So Fuzk gets himself the painter as well. He's up here in his local security outfit, but he gets the painter ready. What's he doing? He's placing paint? Did he put paint in the box? All right, Nezuko is preparing his electrocution kill as well for the Maelstrom here. Oh, Fuzk is just doing that to get Dawood in the room. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, here goes Nezuko trying to drag him. Is that puddle pre-electrified? Yeah, oh my god. Wow, he's really living dangerously here.
No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
All right, he detonates and gets the Maelstrom kill as well. Nicely done, Fuzk. Nezuko... Oh, man. Nezuko has, like, a pre-electrified puddle there that he's, like, trying to drag him into without stepping in it himself and dying. Or he's going to move him further down here into this puddle. Throw the battery. All right, he gets it. Wow. All right, that works. Wow, really nicely done. All right, so Nezuko has taken a few points for himself here. Now, there is someone going to investigate a distraction, but it shouldn't be a problem. Nezuko is out. And does he retain green guns? He does. 12 minutes, 38 seconds in-game time. Very nicely done.
Score 4-2.
So Fuzk claims 4 points for his points pool, and then Nezuko takes 2 points to their total. Well done. Fuzk netting 2 wins on Dubai. Nezuko taking 1 on Mumbai. Let's take a... Oh, God. Sorry. Let's take a look at the brackets and see where players stand in Group B after these newest point allocations. Group B, we have Yanini in rank number 1 with 22 points. Nezukochan now sitting at rank number 2 with 19 points. Was previously tied with Fanium, who has 17 points. Fuzk is in 4th with 8 points. We also have Alex, Reaper, Cabin, and Swastik in this group, bringing up the rear with 4, 2, and 0 points. Well done. Well done to both of our players. And upcoming matches, guess what? Guess what, Roulette enjoyers? We've got more. You want more Hitman Roulette? You got it. There's a match starting in 2 hours and 5 minutes. And I might be going live after the cast ends to do some roulette practice. And then we'll raid into that match when that match starts. So stick around. We have Ashton versus T-Nort beginning in just over 2 hours. We also have David Red Sox versus Mr. Mike. That starts 30 minutes after that other match. And then the following day, we have Yanini versus Fuzk, Chrome versus Frody, Yanini versus Cabin, Gordini Roy versus Hashashin. It's crazy. We got so many, and that's not all. Not by a long shot. There's so many more. So many more matches. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to our match admin, Mr. Mike, for adminning the match. Always a special shout out for the match admins. These matches wouldn't happen if it weren't for the admins. Also, shout out to the players. It wouldn't happen without them either. And shout out to chat. You guys, the Hitman community, thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being awesome. And for making these events so much fun. Every cast is always a lot of fun. That's because of you guys. So thank you. We will end the cast. We will end the stream by raiding over into Munga Dungalis. I see Munga streaming some Hitman, so why don't we raid over to Munga? Show Mr. Munga some love. But like I said, I will be practicing a bit of roulette spins here, I think. So if you care to come back and hang out and watch some roulette practice, just come on back in about five minutes or so. Twitch is still broken and we can't raid anybody. We can't do predictions. We can't raid. This is the worst. All right. Well, I still need to end the stream just so the VOD can have a clear end to it. So we'll end the stream, but just refresh if you want to come back and hang out. Anyways, thanks everybody. See you out there. Have a great night. Bye for now.